Welcome back to Sakura Gamer, everyone. In the last episode, Clover here, who is behind a pyro pasty for obvious reasons, was trying to convince our heroine, Nikohime, to continue writing. But Nikohime has a problem because she's, never written porn before.
I just noticed Clover has a little figurine in the background of an XD face.
Oh, she does. I've seen a lot of it in my life, so I'm almost immune to still images on computer screens, but actually creating it myself? All the gasping, all the moaning, all the sexing? Could I do that? I don't know.
Someone's a virgin.
I don't know if I want to find out either. My parents are pretty strict. I think they'd flip out if they knew their only beloved daughter, dear little Sayo, was even contemplating working on a pornographic visual novel.
Who cares? You're an adult.
Still, I am an adult now. I can make my own decisions. But do I really want to do this?
Are you shy, Nikohime?
That's not it. I just, I need to think about this a little. Do some calculations.
Read some porn.
Maybe.
I have a lot of good visual novels I could lend you.
I think we have very different definitions of the word good.
Oh well, suit yourself.
Clover smiles and sticks out her tongue.
They might be a bit too raunchy for you anyway.
Just what sort of stuff are you even into?
Nothing too outrageous.
But that little snicker leads me to believe otherwise.
She's into Nitro Cheerall, isn't she?
I don't even want to know what that is.
No, you don't.
Why am I asking about Clover's pornographic preferences anyway? This isn't a typical conversation friends have. Really? Oh, guys are different. Guys always talk about that shit. Is it? I don't know if I'd feel comfortable writing anything too explicit.
Oh, don't worry about that.
But isn't that what people like?
Some people, sure. But there's already a lot of super hardcore fetish visual novels out there. We'd be competing against some big, well-known names if we tried to do anything too crazy.
Like Illusion. Those games are fucking weird.
I think a light and fluffy visual novel with some tasteful lewd scenes could do pretty well if backed by a competent artist.
Tasteful. What are you suggesting exactly?
Oh, you know.
Clover shifts. Her butt shifts with her, because that's how anatomy works. It would be weird if it didn't. Exactly. Why even bring it up?
Something erotic, but not too lewd. Some panty shots, a cute girl's butt aimed towards the camera. Not subtle, but no gaping entrances or dripping petals. Petals?
Petals? I scrunch up my nose.
We need to build up to the sex scenes. There has to be a bit of light titillation in there at first. Should be sexy but cute at the same time. Wide eyes and cute smiling faces. Innocence, you know? Gross.
Then could I use you as a reference?
That's a good idea. You're smart, Nikohime.
Not really. I just want to use whatever resources I have.
Hey!
Clover pouts.
I'm more than just a resource, you know.
I know you're a valuable member of the team. Anyway, thanks for all the advice.
No problem. It's always a pleasure discussing business with you, Nikohime.
Ah, I like the penguin plushie. Clover slides off the bed and gets to her feet. She takes my hands in hers. Her palms are warm and soft.
I know, with you by my side, this product will get finished in time. Her bedroom is weirdly childish.
What? Yeah, seems to be a thing. I mean, a trope. Why do you think that?
You're like super reliable.
Even though I can't cook or clean? Or take my clothes off when I get into the shower?
Those are just minor points. When it comes to deadlines, you're a hard ass. Being with you fires me up, Nikohime. You bring out the best in me. Since you're always serious, I feel like I should get serious too. We can do it.
Alright. Coiny says we respond heads. So, boop.
Clover route.
Well, good. I'm glad. And, I glance down at my feet. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm blushing. Being with you inspires me, Clover.
What? Really?
That's right. I wasn't too sold on the idea at first, but now I can tell you're taking it seriously. I'm going to take it
Is
seriously
that a
too.
rabbit in a suit coat?
Aww. Let's make the best visual novel we can, hopefully starring the suit coat rabbit and your king penguin, because that would be adorable.
That's right. Let's do it. But that's weird. Let's not make that.
Had a full boyfriend exists, we'd be fine. So saying, Clover punches her fist into the air.
Oh, God.
I punch my fist into the air too,
Don't encourage the interspecies furries.
though with less energy. I'm not exactly the hot-blooded, we can do it if we try type. I rarely use exclamation marks when I talk, and I never use them when I type.
How do you use exclamation marks when you talk?
But for some reason, when I'm with Clover, I think I can really make this work.
Do you just say exclamation mark?
No, not just me. We will make this work together.
Why would you... I don't...
And-
I rarely use exclamation marks when I talk. I rarely get loud.
And the following day, I feel like death. I yawn, running a hand through my hair. I need some sugar desperately. I feel like I'm going to collapse without it. I spent most of last night researching lewd visual novels and playing a couple I borrowed from Clover to get a feel for it.
You have
a
an
full
entire
shelf.
stack.
My
You
God.
have another full shelf.
I clicked through so many Sakura stories, I think I can see cherry blossoms blooming behind my eyelids every
You
time I
already own them.
With a yawn, I throw on my clothes and leave the room. But on my uneasy way to the kitchen, I happen to run into an interesting sight. Huh, that's probably clean enough for YouTube. Actually, I know it's clean enough for YouTube.
Yep.
There's really barely anything that's going
That looks
on
like
there.
a desktop wallpaper of a waifu.
Yes. Something's weird about her face, but I can't put my finger on it.
It's the
Oh, her
perspective.
nose! Yeah, her
Yes.
nose is like...
Her nose is ill-defined, and it makes her eye look stupid.
Yes. You're up.
Hey, Nekohime, good morning.
It's Suki. She's reclining on the couch in the living room, as she's so prone to doing. Suki's back is resting against a red cushion. Her legs are pulled up and there's something resting in her lap. A tablet? I creep closer despite my initial misgivings and my intense craving for sugar. What are you doing?
I'm glad you asked. I'm sketching out character designs for a project.
Designs?
Oh man, I want a tablet. I mean, I already own a drawing tablet, but I want a tablet I
Yes,
can draw on.
I understand.
They've got to be cute girls, of course. That's what sells.
No shit.
I mean, unless you're a genius like a Rocky.
Who? Do you know who that is?
No idea.
Don't worry about it now. Did you have a talk with Clover? If you know who it is, let us know in the comments.
That's
Anyway,
right. Her insight was incredibly useful.
so it really is going to be a porn visual novel?
Tut tut.
Suki clicks her tongue against the roof of her mouth playfully. Why? Why make that part of the narration?
It isn't just a porn visual novel, silly Nekohime.
No?
No, we're going to offer our beloved readers a unique experience. They'll be able to form close personal bonds with an array of cute, interesting girls with adorable quirks. And then, when their relationship has reached its zenith, they can finally express their love to one another intimately without using words. It'll be a beautiful experience. Achingly so.
That's what you say, but we have less than 3 weeks to write this epic story.
So?
I don't think there will be enough time for me to create a story realistically portraying the consummation of a slow-burning relationship.
I don't know. Winged Cloud cranks them out. Then I'll have to make sure the girls are really, really cute. That should hook the readers if the story can't.
I sigh. It's nice to know.
Is this how Winged Cloud got started?
Though the medium is called visual novel, the novel part is entirely secondary.
Are they going to form a circle named Flappy Puff?
Well, it does come second in the name. Do people care about the writing at all? Maybe the cute and colorful images of big-eyed girls with large breasts is the real draw of these supposed novels. Speaking of which, can I look at the designs you're working on?
Of course. Come closer.
I come a little closer and peer over Suki's shoulder, blinking expectantly at her tablet screen. And when I do, All of my grumpy thoughts are blown away like a spring breeze running through the... Heavy-handed metaphors are heavy-handed. These designs really are cute. There are 3 girls on the screen. One of them looks sleepy and disinterested with long hair and glasses. The other has a lively vibe about her with a messy ponytail and a bright smile. The third, meanwhile, looks shy and demure with long black hair and brown eyes. To cap it off, she's wearing a Shrine Maiden outfit, a traditional Japanese beauty. I'm apparently an idiot who can't see parallels. There's a nice selection of girls here.
Uh-huh. I tried to make each girl target a specific fetish.
Fetish.
Yep, here we have the cold emotionalist girl, the kudere.
She taps the first sketch.
And this is the energetic, cheerful girl.
She taps the second one.
And this is the pure, innocent type.
She taps the third. I'd like to tap the third.
Nekohime.
Sorry. Suki sets her tablet to one side and rises from the couch.
The tsundere, kudere type, the genki girl, and the moe girl.
I know what moe means. She's looking at me quizzically. What?
Which girl is your favorite?
You want to know my type?
Oh, don't look so shocked. It's nothing perverse. I just want to know which character design is the most aesthetically pleasing. All artists need feedback so they can improve.
Well, if you want feedback, then... how do you want to... Oh, where's my die? Where's Dicey? Dicey!
Yep, I was gonna say, like...
Dicey!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. Take them in pairs. 2, the emotionless girl. Boop. I like the emotionless girl.
Oh, you do?
She seems the most sensible and down-to-earth character. I can relate to her.
I thought you might say that. The appeal of this character archetype is rather complex. At first, they act standoffish, maybe even disdainful. As the story progresses, however, they slowly begin to warm to the main character, and they start displaying a cuter side of their character. It's the contrast between the cool outer shell and the warm cool outer shell and the warm, loving... Shut up, I haven't had my morning coffee. But anyway, that's the thing. That deal is the thing most people like. I'm rather fond of it myself.
Okay, I just want to say real quick, for as much as we're joking around, that's actually a very succinct way to write a premise. Like, you don't want to write a full story just on, a shell, but that is a very good premise to the story. Like, if any of you who are watching this are actually writers and you want to do a game or just write for the side, or even if you write fan fiction, that's a really good shell to follow.
Yep. Most relationship progression falls into a lot of tropes. Like, by design, visual novels and dating sims are very tropey, and you can actually study popular tropes in visual novels and love tropes and stuff. Because
I know we actually have a lot of writers who watch the show, even fan fiction writers, and I'm not putting that below. I'm, in fact, equalizing it.
And, even amongst our audience, everyone knows what a kudere is. Everybody knows what a tsundere is. Y'all know what a yandere is.
I don't know what the first one is myself,
Kudere is a girl who starts off, did you ever... No, you never watched Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Nope. I didn't even know it was pronounced that way.
Like a closed-off girl who slowly starts warming to the main
Like
character.
our hero.
Yes.
Essentially. But anyway, my point is, that's a good basis, and what makes a story good are details. Like, the details matter, and the details are where you should do something unique. But the shell of your story, that's actually really good advice.
Tropes are not
bad.
That's
very good advice. Anybot. You're rather proud of it yourself?
Fond of it. Yes, I think it's very cute.
I'm not sure why Suki felt the need to stress that or why she's looking at me. I can feel my face burning. Maybe I should change the subject. Are you trying to... You know what? We'll change the subject in the next episode because we're running up on 15 minutes. It'd be an awkward place to... whatever. So, thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow for another episode.
Speaking of warming, I think I'm warming to Suki.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Yep, she's a bitch, but she's not too much of a bitch.
I'd buy her a cheeseburger.
I'd think about it.